Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day. Don't forget, grab your smartphone and download the Lava Matra app and stay in touch. Guru Maharaj's message is your advantage. The following is a Sri Krishna Chaitanya book compilation given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on October 27th, 2020 in Sri Mayapur, India.
So today we are continuing with the compilation of Sri Krishna Chaitanya book, and today's topic is the toll collectors receive mercy. So Murari Gupta Katcha. Thereafter the Lord set forth together with Mukunda Gadadhar and other saintly brahmanas. He placed the Avaduta in front of the party and he himself just behind him, and together they appeared like the radiant moon in conjunction with Venus. While they travelled, at times Sri Gauranga would sing songs of Krishna, and sometimes he would explain their meaning. Sometimes he would faint, sometimes he would run very swiftly, at other times he would walk slowly, and sometimes he would walk with stumbling gait because of his composure was smashed to pieces by ecstatic love for Krishna. At the evening, if some suitable food had been obtained, Gaurahari would eat as per the regulative principles. At night, for the pleasure of Mahajans, he sang of Sri Krishna and cried out for him, abandoning sobriety. The Lord personally recited one verse. Please hear it, for through it one can obtain undeviating attachment for his lotus feet.
Sabnisi Jagaram Vai Harina Dakiya Parai Sholaguna Dham. Stay awake all night.
Staying awake the whole night.
Chant the holy name
And
of Lord Hari.
he chanted the holy name of Lord Hari.
The abode of good qualities,
The abode of good qualities,
Lord Chaitanya,
Lord Chaitanya,
would loudly chant the following verse. Ram Raghava, Ram Raghava, Ram Raghava Rakshama, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava Pahima.
O Rama, O Raghava, O Rama, O Raghava, O Rama, O Raghava, please protect me. O Krishna, O Keshava, O Krishna, O Keshava, O Krishna, O Keshava, please preserve me.
So, Lord would chanting this mantra.
So the Lord was chanting this mantra.
Lord would chant Krishna 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 Hey.
The Lord would chant Krishna 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 Hey.
Krishna 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 Hey.
Krishna 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 Hey.
Krishna 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 Pahima.
Krishna 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 Pahima.
Krishna 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 Rastavat.
Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Rakshama.
Rama 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 Rama
Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Rama Raghava, Pahi Mam.
Krishna 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 Sahiva.
Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Krishna Keshava, Trahi Mam. Murari Gupta Parcha. With a melodious tone and smiling face, the greatest of sages, the indestructible, the eternal protector of mankind, sang these two lines to instruct bhakti to people in general.
Lord Chaitanya would chant this verse with a very melodious tone.
Lord Chaitanya would chant this verse in a very melodious tone.
So, sing this verse.
He would sing this verse.
Then overcome loving ecstasy.
Then overcome with loving ecstasy,
He became choked with devotion.
he became choked with emotion.
দুলে জগন্নাথ দেখিবারে যাত্রীগণ প্রভু সঙ্গে যায় তারা আনন্দিত মন।
Pilgrims went
Many pilgrims went
to see Lord Jagannath
to see Lord Jagannath
celebrate the Dol Yatra festival.
to celebrate the Dol Yatra festival.
They went with Lord Chaitanya,
They went with Lord Chaitanya
a very happy mood.
with a very happy mood.
দানি ও প্রভুর লীলা কত দূরে গেলে মাত্র দানি দুরাচার রাখিলেন দান চাই না দেয় যাইবার।
As they had traveled some distance,
After they had travelled some distance,
a misbehaved toll collector
a misbehaved toll collector
stopped them
stopped them
and demanded they pay some toll tax.
and demanded that they should pay some toll tax.
Will not allow them to proceed further
Will
without
not
paying taxes.
and will not allow them to proceed further without paying taxes.
এককালে একঠাই যাত্রিক সমূহ পথে রইয়াছে দানি পাপিষ্ঠ দুরূহ।
At a certain time and place,
At a certain time and place,
the pilgrims
the pilgrims
encountered on the path
encountered on the path
a wicked and sinful toll collector.
a wicked and sinful toll collector.
অনেক যন্ত্রণা দুঃখ দিচ্ছে তা সবারে আগাইয়াছিলা প্রভু লেউটে সত্রে।
This toll collector was causing harassing people.
So this toll collector was harassing the people,
Causing them a lot of suffering.
causing them a lot of suffering.
Lord Gauranga was going in the front,
Lord Gauranga, who was going in the front, suddenly retreated behind everyone.
অবধূত গদাধর পণ্ডিত বিস্ময় কি কারণে পুনঃ লেউটিয়া প্রভু যায়।
all those who did not know and did not have long right.
Avadut Nityananda and Gadadhar Pandit were surprised
As to why the Lord Chaitanya is behind everyone.
As to why the Lord Chaitanya retreated behind everyone.
চিন্তিতে চিন্তিতে তারা যায় পাছে পাছে, কত দূরে দেখে দানি যাত্রী বাঁধিয়াছে।
Thinking over the matter,
Thinking over the matter,
they walk behind.
they walked behind.
When they looked ahead,
Then,
saw the toll collector
then they looked ahead and saw the toll collector
binding the pilgrims.
binding the pilgrims.
কারণ দেখিয়া তারা ভেল চমকিত, পুলক ভরল অঙ্গ অতি আনন্দিত।
Thus finding out the reason,
Thus finding out the reason
for the Lord to retreat behind the hill.
bracket for the Lord to retreat behind, end of bracket.
Then, all the Nityananda and Gadadhar Pandit
They, Avadut Nityananda and Gadadhar Pandit,
were startled.
were startled.
The hairs of their body stood on end.
The hairs of their body stood on end.
They were in extreme ecstasy.
They were in extreme ecstasy.
যাত্রীকে দেখিয়া প্রভু বিরস বদন, তরায়ে চলিলা মত্ত সিংহের গমন।
Series of pillows with withered and sad faces.
Seeing the pilgrims with withered and saddened faces,
Lord Chaitanya quickly went like a ferocious lion.
Lord Chaitanya quickly went like a ferocious lion.
প্রভুকে দেখিয়া যাত্রী কান্দে ভোরায়, ত্রাস পাইয়া শিশু যেন মায়ের কোলে পায়।
Seeing Lord Chaitanya, the pillows cried loudly like frightened children.
Seeing Lord Chaitanya, the pilgrims cried loudly like frightened children
Who find the protection of their mother's lap.
who find the protection of their mother's lap.
দিন বন্যজন্তু যেন দগ্ধ দাবানলে, সন্তপ্ত হইয়া পড়ে জাহ্নবীর জলে।
Like the poor animals
They were like the forest animals
fleeing from the blazing forest fire.
fleeing from the blazing forest fire.
Seized by the fire, they jumped into the Ganges water.
Seized by the fire, they jumped into the Ganges water.
প্রভুর চরণে পড়ি কান্দে যাত্রীগণ, দেখিয়া পাপিষ্ঠ দানিগণে মনে মন।
Lord, people felt like the Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
The people, they felt at Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet. The pilgrims, they felt at Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet, weeping.
Saying this, the sinful toll collectors
Seeing this, the sinful toll collectors
thought in their heart,
thought in their heart,
এরু মানুষ নাই জগত ভিতরে, এই নীলাচল চন্দ্র জানিল অন্তর।
and no human being like this in the whole universe.
there is no human being like this in the whole universe.
In my heart, I know he was the Lord Jagannath.
In my heart, I know that he must be Lord Jagannath,
Lord of Nilachal.
the moon of Nilachala. Hari Bol.
ইহা সবাকারে আমি দিল এত দুঃখ কি করে জানি মোর ডরে কাঁপে বুক
I give great unhappiness to all these people.
I have given great unhappiness to all these people.
What reaction will I get
What reaction will I get
for my actions?
for my actions?
My heart trembles in fear.
My heart trembles in fear.
এতেকো চিন্তিয়া মনে সেই মহাদানী প্রভুর চরণে পড়ি বলে কাকু বাণী
Feeling like this in his heart,
Feeling like this in his heart,
told Collector
the
felt like before Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
The toll collector fell before Lord Chaitanya's lotus feet.
Voice choked with emotion, he said,
In a voice choked with emotion, he said,
ছাড়িল যাত্রীগণ অসাধিব দান অন্তরে জানিল প্রভু তুমি ভগবান
I will release the pilgrim.
I will release the pilgrims.
I will not try to collect a soul for them.
I will not try to collect toll from them.
In my heart, I know you are the supreme personality of Godhead.
In my heart,
Bhagavan
in my
himself.
I know in my heart that you are the supreme personality,
Haribo, Haribo.
Bhagavan himself.
ইহা বলে চরণে পড়িয়া সেই কান্দে তাহার মাথাতে দিল চরণার বিন্দে
Reading these words, the toll collector fell at the lotus feet of the Lord.
Speaking these words, the toll collector fell at the lotus feet of the Lord
And wept.
and wept.
Lord Chaitanya placed his lotus feet in his head.
Lord Chaitanya placed his lotus feet on his head.
Haribo, Haribo, Haribo.
কম্প গদ গদ স্বরে নানা স্তব করে বিষয়ী বলিয়া ঘৃণা না করিও মরে
He trembled and in a choked voice he offered
He trembled and with a choked voice he offered
various prayers.
various prayers.
He said,
He said,
please don't despise me.
Please don't despise me,
See me as a sense enjoyer.
considering me as a sense enjoyer.
এই বল শুনিয়া প্রভু মুচকি হাসিয়া সুখী চলে যান যাত্রীগণ ছড়াইয়া
Hearing these words, Lord Chaitanya
Hearing these words, Lord Chaitanya
smiled slightly.
smiled slightly,
Releasing the pilgrims,
and releasing the pilgrims,
he calmly continued
walking.
control.
And releasing the pilgrims, he happily continued the travel.
দেখিয়া প্রভুতে পাইল বিস্ময় জিজ্ঞাসিল তোমরা কতে কলো ক্ষয়
Seeing the Lord Chaitanya's effulgence,
Seeing the Lord Chaitanya's effulgence,
he was struck with wonder.
he was struck with wonder,
He asked,
and he asked,
how many people are with you?
How many people are with you? Murari Gupta Kocha once Once a toll collector approached them and taking them to some traveling beggars, called them, but he desisted because of being fatigued. Once another toll collector approached the Jagat Guru, who was surrounded by his four fellow travelers on the path. This person was desirous to extract some money from the party, so he detained the Lord from continuing. Chaitanya Bhagavat.
রূপকয়ে জগতে আমার কেহ নাই, আমিও কাহার নহি কহিল নিশ্চয়।
Lord Chaitanya said,
Lord Chaitanya said,
I am no one in this world.
I have no one in this world,
I do not belong to anyone.
and I do not belong to anyone.
I tell you this fact.
I tell you this fact.
এক আমি দুই নহি সকল আমার, কহিতে নয়নে বহে অবিরত ধার।
I am alone
I am alone
with no companion.
with no companion.
All the world is mine.
The whole world is mine.
As Lord Chaitanya spoke,
As Lord Chaitanya spoke,
incessant tears flowed from his eyes.
incessant tears flowed from his eyes.
And Kapilavastu
In the Katha Upanishad, it is stated, He is the supreme controller, the super soul in everyone's heart. In the Shvetashvara Upanishad and Gopala Tapani Upanishad, it is stated, the one supreme Lord resides hidden within all living entities.
দানি বলে গোসাই করহ শুভ তুমি, এ সবার দান পাইলে ছাড়ি দিব আমি।
toll collector said, Oh, Gosai,
The toll collector said, Oh Gosai,
you may go auspiciously.
you may go auspiciously.
I will let all these people go after they have paid their taxes.
I will let all these people go after they had paid their taxes. Long ago, when someone passed through the jurisdiction of a landlord, toll collectors would demand taxes from him. When Sri Gaurasundar was traveling with 6 devotees, he had no assets with him. Since none of them had anything even to pay toll taxes, they considered they were traveling under the protection of Sri Gaurasundar. Then one toll collector even demanded toll tax from Gaurasundar, just as Harishchandra had demanded cremation fees for his own son. He firmly declared that no one would be allowed to continue the journey to Jagannatha without paying the toll tax. But when he saw Mahaprabhu's extraordinary form, he asked, How many people are with you? In reply, the Lord said, I have taken sannyas from relationship with the people of this world. Therefore, no one of this world is mine. I am not one of them. I am Ekam Evaditiyam, one without a second. The entire world is mine. When the toll collector saw incessant tears flow from the Lord's eyes, he said, You do not have to pay taxes, but the others must.
শুভ করিলেন প্রভু গোবিন্দ বলিয়া, কত দূরে সভা ছাড়ি বসিলেন গিয়া।
Lord Chaitanya walked down the road chanting, Govinda!
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 Govinda! Lord Chaitanya walked down the road chanting Govinda.
He left the others
He
behind.
left the others behind.
And after going some distance,
Then, after going some distance,
he sat down.
he sat down.
সভা পরিহরি প্রভু করিলা আগমন হরি সে বিষাদ হইলেন ভক্তগণ
Lord Chaitanya left everyone behind
When Lord Chaitanya left everyone behind
and continued on.
and continued on,
The happiness of the devotees
the happiness of the devotees
became
became lamentation.
প্রভুর নিরপেক্ষতা লীলা দেখিয়া প্রভুর অতি নিরপেক্ষ খেলা অন্যে হান্যে সর্বগণে হাসিতে লাগিলা
Seeing Lord Chaitanya's pastime of complete detachment,
On seeing Lord Chaitanya's pastimes of complete detachment,
associates of the Lord began to laugh
the associates of the Lord began to laugh
among themselves.
among themselves.
ভক্তগণের বিষাদের কারণ ও নিত্যানন্দ কর্তৃক প্রবোধান আছে প্রভু সভা ছাড়ি করেন গমন এতে কে বিষাদ আসি ধরিলেন মন
They were unhappy because they feared the Lord Chaitanya may lead them all go.
They were unhappy because they feared that Lord Chaitanya might leave them on and go.
Do you like our ad-free videos? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. We publish new videos every day, and don't forget to like and share our channel.